Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to my No Revival series here in Hardspace Shipbreaker. Alright, so we're back in here. We'll see what this looks like, but let's see what we've got coming in here.
Hey, Rook. I was thinking our crew should crack some beer sometime. You know, shoot the breeze, fantasize about a debt-free life and all that. Not that that's gonna happen anytime soon. Like, Weaver's been at this for years. 20, maybe? I was just getting kicked out of grade school when he started. Dee Dee sends most of her money home. Goes through links, of course, with huge transfer fees. And Kaido, well, look, Kai's great. He just hasn't really taken to the work. Lynx calls him a low earner. As for me, I'm trying to get there as fast as I can. I just need enough to get me one of those mining skiffs. You know, for boat running. Still so many rich rocks along the frontier line. Eventually want to hire some friends from back home. Oh, the Airs platforms. Around Mars? Good people. But work's hard to find there. Don't know when that'll be, though. Just when I think I'm earning at a steady clip, there's another fine or fee. This job's fun as hell and all, but I got other plans. Maybe you do too. Anyway, don't want to get a fine for tying up comms. Kidding. That's not a thing. I don't think. Either way, good luck, Rook. Blue out.
Alright. Again, we can't kind of skip through any of that, and it is the storyline that kind of drives what's happening. So, again, because we had that short shift where we just went and used the tethers, we actually increased our debt because we didn't make enough salvage income to cover the daily fees.
How you holding up there, Cutter? Seems like you're getting the knack for it. Trust me, when you get well versed in the art of shipbreaking, it becomes a joy to show up to the yard each day. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, spitting heat, do-si-doing with a 10-ton panel, taking a breather, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. Huh. Can you tell I miss it? It's all right. Helping y'all get there is near as good. Ah, dang it. I got corporate ringing me. Good luck out there today, Cutter. Talk to you again soon. We were out.
Alright. So, let's see where we're at. So, we've got the grapple's getting a little low, but we've only got 9 repair kits, so I don't want to deal with it yet. Again, all this functionality, we can't unlock anything until rank 5, so that means there's just really nothing we can do here, so that makes it simple. So we'll start the shift. Let's see what we've got, because we're gonna have additional capability here. Again, I don't want a station hopper if I can, so there we go. So even though it's the same kind of ship, we're gonna go ahead here and we're gonna do a hazard level 3 heavy cargo industrial, and you can see 6 million, you know, compared to what else, like, yeah, we can get 8 million here, but I don't know, let me take a peek. I just don't like the issues with some of these. We're getting 2 repair kits. Yeah, I think honestly, I mean, we're getting a little bit less experience and a little bit less LT, but I think this will be a better option. Again, getting the couple repair kits will really help. So, if you're new to the series and just joining up, basically what I'm trying to do is this is a basically one and done series. I'm in here pretty quickly, I get it, since I was last time, because frankly, because this will have an expiration date of some sort. I thought, well, it'll make sense. Alright, so ship is not pressurized, so that means we can start cutting right away, because otherwise if we take the panel off, for example, you know, we would have a problem, because this would blow off and potentially the entire ship could explode because of the pressure change. Alright, whoops. Oh man, having such a tight range is just frustrating, frankly. But key point is get things cut first, because you know, that's when we can start throwing things down in salvage and so forth. So we'll do what we can on the outside, and then we'll move on to the inside. But we should have stuff underneath. Yeah, that's what I figured. So we'll go down here, basically do the same. Not quite sure I've worked exactly this setup on the mackerel before. Now again, the extra hazard, it said something about a power cell, so I'm thinking we're going to have the power generator. So I'm going to, you know, need to take a peek at that, and you know, there's some things we need to do with that, although I'm not sure if that's really what it is. It just may be, hey, you got to be aware it's there, but that basically we've got electrical problems potentially. Alright, so the thing is, let me see. Alright, I can take those, so that's good. Alright. I wasn't sure if they were somehow attached another way. I didn't think so. So again, we're using our Newton force to basically, you know, get things down there. Alright, and then we've got that bracket. You know, we'll kind of get what we can on each side of the ship. But that should be on its way. There we go. This will go into the nano processor. That should go just fine. So we'll go under, whoops. I'm rotating, not meaning to, and not meaning to rise either. Well, while we're up here, we'll take care of this. That'll help. Can also cut the thruster free. That'll give us another $250,000. So at this point, you know, we're approaching 500,000 already. I'd love to get a ship where I got 100% of everything, but I just don't think that's feasible with some of the cutting we've got to do to get components separated and so forth. As far as I can tell, there's no Steam achievement or anything like that that deals with that. I could be nuts. Alright, did that not go in? There we go. Alright. So, again, if I can get to salvage level 1, if I can get to a salvage level each shift, that's really the best thing, but you also don't have a ton of really expensive components like this. So this is a bit of a quick rush here. Alright, and then we're gonna get this here. I'm gonna grab the frame, because then the other piece that's there, like, will go with it, where otherwise, you know, it might not work the same way. Alright, should be going. Alright, and now we can come in here. We're gonna have to go get oxygen soon. But I can get this now removed. Come on. really need to extend this range. I mean, the range of the grapple's important too, but... Alright. So, we'll get this. Actually, let me grab that, and then again... Hopefully things won't fall apart. I want to try to get this moving in the right direction, but we don't have much time to get the oxygen, so there's just definitely a conflict in the beginning of like, do I increase my tools? Do I increase my oxygen? Honestly, I think in hindsight, the oxygen's probably one of my more important things. Like, yes, it's a pain dealing with the tools, but if I don't have to keep coming back here and wasting all that time, it's better. Alright, so there they go. So I think everything went in. It looks like we're just under the salvage one, but that obviously likely means we'll be in excellent shape. I don't know that I can easily see. Well, I kind of can. So, alright, let's see if I can get in here. And then we'll get these done. And again, we'll get the grapple. We're going to have it fail a little bit at 50%. So, again, I want to be careful. I'm trying to grab that rib, because that way, like, it goes with pieces, where otherwise it's not fully intact. But that will get us to salvage one. Alright, let's get this front part off. So we'll get all these. And so yeah, in some cases, ship selection is, you know, what can I get done the fastest? So again, these are grade 2s, so they take a bit more. So again, we just barely got what we need. Alright, I'm going to get this fuel out of there because we know, see, and again, I almost shot it with the tool, and that would be bad. So that's where, like, you're trying to rush to, I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't have another one there. No. Okay. So, we'll get through there. Okay. But that way we don't have any risk of something being a problem. We'll get rid of these. Alright, and that should be it then, I think. So that should be all processor and titanium. No, see, there's some furnace pieces. Or am I pointing to something behind? Maybe I'm pointing to something on the ship. Alright, I'm going to assume that's the case. So we're going to get this entire thing heading to the nano processor. Alright. That should get that in there. This is a small little piece, so that won't be much. But again, it'll go quick like that. Alright, I think we've pretty much done what we can on the outside. Oh no, we've got this here, of course. So this can go to the barge, and that again will be a nice hunk of change. So, it's always nice. So we're clear there. So that will work. And then again, the benefit we get is we've got room here. And we can get in a heck of a lot easier than the, whatchamacallit, the airlock. Okay, so this is now where we have some potential danger. Again, I assume I can't pick these up.
Weaver out.
We'll just make sure, but so normally we could pick up the filters. Alright, we're gonna get repair kits where we can. So let's, yeah, I can't believe I left like 2 or 3 of those on the other ship. I'm like, that sucks, but alright. Let me see, I should be able to get that loose. Bring that out here. Okay, and then we're gonna back up. Let's see, can I go out? I can. So what I want to do is, again, we've got that where we need it, but if I can get these out of the ship, that is obviously the best case here. So we're gonna try to bring that down. I mean, at least if I can get one of these out, that will be nice, because it just will be. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go deal with that. It should not float too far, but hopefully it'll get itself clear of the hatch. I'd hate to lose it to, that it floats out of the yard, but I don't think it has that much momentum. But again, this is the whole physics thing of an item in motion tends to stay in motion. So what I'm thinking is, especially since I know I got the last mackerel done in 4 shifts, I'll probably just do it in a long, hour-ish long episode with 4 shifts. Okay, and there we go. So we have got ourselves a wonderful little... The question is, I think it's moving. There we go. We are, but we can't really pull it too easily. You can see it's 1,198 kilograms, and I think it's, you know, a pretty significant amount of weight. You know, and again, that's where our tools help as well, but so like this one doesn't move as much fast as that tank that was on the front, but that's going to give us 350 or whatever. There we go. So a good chunk, and more importantly, we've got a massive hazard out of the way. And you know what? Because it's so open, I need to do this. Like this may take more than 1:45, but the smart thing to do is to do this. And I'm gonna try to basically back out here, because then she can see that pulls it better. So normally I'd be chasing that filter. I'd be like, ooh, I want that, but I can't pick it up yet. So we're going to use those later to build a ship that ultimately is how we are able to leave at the end. So that'll come along in the storyline.
Not much left of this ship, Cutter. About 1 minute remaining.
Alright. So it's not going to get us to salvage 2, but it should. Alright, why is it not? It is not quite getting there.
Salvage registered.
Come on. There we go. So last thing I want is it somehow falls off and doesn't make it. That would be pretty bad. Alright, so I'm going to get the other panel, because again, these panels are worth a good amount. Again, am I going to get myself to the second salvage point? Probably not. But, so, let's see. Can I cut anything? No. Nope. Ran out of time. But the key point is 2 fuel tanks are gone from there, and you can see, you know, 728,000 right up against the nacelles, but almost 2.5 million. We got 38, almost 39% of the ship salvaged. So quite nice. Basically, almost 2 million in debt payment is what we'll get from that day. So certainly our best day yet.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success.
And some of these start to repeat.
You will be successful.
So again, I'm going to keep moving along. I don't necessarily need things yet. And that obviously helps keep the episode a little shorter too. So kind of looks like the ship tilted a little bit just from us moving things around. But yeah, at this point, so yeah, it's like all the things turn on when we start our shift. They're obviously saving their energy before that, which is always good. We'll probably slice out the glass like we did last time. But we'll see, because again, like once we get to a certain point, sometimes the time just doesn't matter. Alright. So I want to go quickly, but I don't want to like make stupid mistakes. So again, that's the power junction box. We're gonna have to take a look and see if there's anything we can do to avoid injury later. Because honestly, I don't recall. So yeah, that's a bit different than what we had. But what we're trying to do here is get, you know, all the panels loose and cut. And yes, we are upside down, but that's okay. Alright. Get there. So I should be able to get most of the cutting done, I would think. Again, there might be a bit of a challenge, but there we go. So now we're starting to get the ship to come apart at key points. Again, our overheating is like our cooldown takes a little longer on these tools. All of those things will get to be improved. Yeesh. Alright. Let's get what we can get, I guess, and we'll turn around and get all the other stuff later. Yeah, we do need these, and again, now that I have the tether issue, okay, oh, that's just the, whew, I'm like, why are we floating so fast? But that was something different. So that's that like elevator outside of our workspace. But yeah, we'll leave the processor pieces. Alright, so what I want to do now is take a peek here. Yeah, we're good. Nothing dangerous there. But I don't remember if I can just pull that power junction box without getting electrocuted is the problem. So, because if I can't, like, you know, I don't want to die, like, right away. That would be bad. So, but we'll stay away from that for now, but I'm hoping, like, at some point, things will be far enough along that it will all work. So this should now separate. There we go. Yeah, we have these, so that should work. We're gonna have to get out of here soon. Okay, so that's the power cell. So I should be able to, I hope, whoop, So I see. Oh, that was just my grapple doing its thing. Never mind. So I'm going to get all these parts loose here, so that again we don't have things going in the furnace that we can avoid. Right now we haven't wasted any components. We're going to have to go get oxygen soon. Alright, just focusing, so sorry about the lack of chatter, but just, you know, trying to really pay attention to what's happening. And also knowing I've got to get out of here pretty quickly, so... Alright, we're gonna cut this.
Warning. Your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Alright, so again, we're upside down. So we're gonna get over here. And again, honestly, I can't say I remembered that offhand, but I realized the hatch is not above me like I thought it should be, and I'm like, oh, that's right, we're floating around upside down. Alright, and again, we've got nothing salvaged in this shift yet, but we've got a lot of things cut up. You know, we gotta finish. I'm gonna finish doing it, and then we're gonna start throwing panels into the furnace and the nanoprocessor and all that soon. So, you know, where we can make a good hunk of money is once we get to ships that have some nuclear reactors and stuff. So that'll be good. All right. Again, I want to be careful because you can bang into stuff and cause yourself some headaches too. So, alright. So, let's pop in there. Get these. I think we probably have stuff behind us. Yep. Oops. So, we'll rotate. Get this done. Then we have the front disconnected. Get this here. Alright. So what else have we got? Alright, we've got one floor piece there. So we might actually be in really good shape here. That's done. Airlock done. Good news is the power looks like it's free. So, whoops. We want to have the grapple. Alright, so the junction box. So again, getting that power cell disconnected, I think was important. See, so this one's still operating, so I don't want to touch that yet. There's probably a power cell somewhere in the back or nearby that we need to find. So maybe we'll see that once we get the ship disassembled. So I should be able to pull this out, because again, the rest of this is furnace. So these pieces do need to come out so that we can deal with them later. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves out of here and start taking things apart. So let's do that. And let's start throwing stuff into the nanoprocessor and so forth. So again, this is a tiny frame. It's not going to be much, but hey, we got to recycle everything we can. Alright, this goes in the furnace. So that's sometimes what... Whoop. I want to pull that off. And yes, you learn to do that after a little bit. You just kind of are like, ooh, I see it. And I need to aim. Oh, we still had some other piece there, but let's get this light off. So again, we have pieces. Say like we can't easily get that nanocarbon off is the problem. But this is all going, like this is a full panel, so it was just that one panel that goes in, but we only lost, you know, 2,000. But that's kind of my point of where it gets difficult to do everything. Alright, so let's make sure there's nothing over here. I don't think there is.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift, Cutter. Do what you do.
Alright. So this is now, again, I'm gonna pop on down. I shouldn't have anything, but this is now where tethers start to be helpful. Because if I can start moving things that way, it will be significantly faster. So there will likely be a panel in there as well. So see, we got the panel, or I'm sorry, that was the other panel, but we should get some other pieces. But then if I pull here, I don't know that I want to do the top. And again, that's where it's nice to have the lights off. But, you know, if we can get the tethers in, and again, they're blocking each other is what's happening. But that's significantly faster than me sitting there trying with all the other stuff going on. And the grapple. And it actually saves the grapple, if you think about it. So, gonna get that going. I'm just gonna make sure we don't have a light in there. We do not, or we shouldn't, but I need to go get my oxygen. Because dying wouldn't help. Alright. And we're gonna need fuel soon. Not likely for this ship, but fuel luckily lasts a good long time. It's oxygen that is a challenge. But I think at 5 we'll be able to do it.
Oxygen supplies are critical.
But you can see, you know, there's a possibility here that we'll be able to hit 2 and 3. Because we can get some quick wins here. Because again, what I'm looking for, like I can pull this in now. That'll be big. Just making sure. Nope, yep, the lights are there. But that'll be a big one. Okay, and then we have the power cell. And that likely is the power cell that will turn that other piece off. That will then let us pull that. But we'll grab this. And alright, and I can get that. So again, the grapple has good long reach. It's just, you know, and again, you can still extend the grapple, which is awesome. Alright, we'll get that. This will absolutely get us to the 3rd level. And at this point, I should also be able to pull this one off. Because at this point, we should be good. We are, as you can see. And we'll shoot that off. Alright. So we're well into 3. What I'll probably do is I'll start cutting the window.
1 minute left, Cutter. I'd say get a move on, but you know that already.
So if I do I just want to be careful. Because we don't want to damage the stuff inside if we can avoid it. Alright, so we got that. And then we'll head on down. Whoop, 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 whoop. Why are we going so far? Because I'm hitting the wrong button. Okay. Alright, and we'll do that. And then we'll do this piece. And the glass should be free. Alright, well luckily we vanished before it whacked into us, because it could have been a problem. But not quite as much, but 1.5 million, we've got ourselves over 60% salvaged. So we're averaging 30% of the ship each shift. Certainly not bad. It's possible we'll get done in this shift, but I think that'll be a bit of a challenge. Because again, that's the danger with running around. Although at this point, I think I've eliminated all the hazards. The power cells are removed. The power generators are off.
Hello, Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share
And,
the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick peek. Just want to see how low my equipment is. See, I've only got 10 repair kits, so I'm gonna push it another shift. Because a lot of what we're gonna need is gonna be tethers, like when we're pulling the stuff into the furnace and all of that, the main part of the ship. Because if you look at what we got left, I mean, we're down to a lot of nothing, which is great. Because I can start to peel these pieces off. You know, again, like this'll go. Again, this is small enough. Like it's, some of the things aren't worth a tether,
Valuable object accepted for processing.
but some certainly are. All right, and then we'll get this over there. And where is... oh boy. What happened to the glass? Did it vanish somewhere? What am I missing? Where is it? I'm not seeing it. I don't understand. We really shouldn't have lost all the glass. Make sure nothing odd is here. Where did the glass go? I don't want it down by the barge, but I don't know that I see it down by the barge. Alright, well, more stuff we get out of the way, I suppose, the easier it'll be to see, and we can go from there. But that should all be nanoprocessor stuff. And then we've got these pieces. Oh yeah, I kind of need to pull it out of here, silly me. Alright, well, anyway, let me do the segments I can do, and if I lose the glass, I lose the glass, but,
Salvage secured.
alright,
Credits deposited.
we're gonna head up here. Okay, that's the furnace. But we're gonna have all these computer terminals. It's gonna take a bit for them to come off. But again, these are hunks of money, as you can see. So again, it you know, the weaken tool takes longer for the grapple to be able to kind of pull things loose, so you can kind of get an idea of what the downsides are. And again, what we're really trying to do is just to get to salvage level 5. Everything else is kind of a bonus. Hold on. I want to get the bunny, because that gets us something. So, yeah, we need a bunny, because that's our mascot when we leave. So we'll give you that added information now. Let's see. We've got this panel. Come on, what's happening? I don't understand how it's... Oh boy, I see it's stuck. Alright, so I gotta be careful. Alright, that's there. I want to stop you from floating away. Because basically what ended up happening, yeah, we've... Sorry about that. We've got that part stuck around the part of the furnace, so... God, I've not had that happen before. This is a bit problematic. So I need to, like, separate these two. I think I've finally done that. Holy moly, that was challenging, and it took like a minute that I don't have, or would rather not have. Alright. So again, we've got this. We've got that. So we've got the light. We've got all these pieces. Alright. So we're gonna wanna look. Aha. Thank goodness, because I'm like, there's a good amount of money with this. So, I mean, because each piece of glass is like 70 or 80,000. So I think I've got like $250,000 here to put in the furnace. So that's the benefit of cutting it out. So thank goodness, I am so happy. Alright, let's go. We'll figure out what we got later. Alright, we'll certainly be at 4 before the end of the shift. The question is, do we get to 5, and if we don't finish, is it worth coming back? Because once again, if I only have like, you know, 200,000 like we did last time, it's hard to make that case of, hey, I want to come back. Again, we've got 78,000 for each of these storage bins. We're going to have the couple power things that are 100,000 each. Like, I should be able to make some good progress here. I think that's a light there, right? No, that's I see. It's a piece of glass. Let's see if we get that to go in the right direction. All right. So I think these are just, yeah, 1 storage bin per, but there's 4 of them. So again, there's going to be $250,000 there. Even more, it'll be like 280. So yeah, we get this. We will oh, we already crossed, but we'll see. Send that. We'll get that off the wall, so you can see that's 112. And then, you know, I mean, it's 112. I mean, I guess that's really all we need, is it's 112. But most of this is there, and then we'll be able to shove the cockpit piece into the furnace, I think. Again, we're going to give it a quick once-over just to make sure there aren't lights or anything. I mean, we've got 7.5 minutes here. But yes, my goal is absolutely now to try to be done. So yeah, we got a light. And again, it's 3,000 that we'd lose. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I meant to do. I mean, it's going in the right direction, but the problem ends up being if I don't clear the other panel, I'm going to suck things in that I don't want to, and I don't want to waste tethers. Alright. God, I don't know that I'm getting the right location, but there we go. I think we're good there. So we should be solid with that. That's the other power unit. So hopefully we don't get any red.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Alright, so now we need to just come around here underneath. And so you can see we got pretty good on that. But yeah, now we've got to get all these into the processor to get these separated out. And again, hopefully not get stuck on the arms. And if we can avoid that. Now that's getting really close to the border, so I don't like that, but now we're inside the entry area, so that's good. But we need to aim. Okay, did I not cut something? Usually when it's doing that, something significant is missing. So yes, I missed a couple cuts, so now we need to change that. So again, we need to slow down a bit. Alright, that should be it. So we got that. So this should now, there we go. Exactly what we want to see. Let me rotate, because again, it's easy to get yourself confused. You know, it's obviously if you can operate kind of in that limbo space, it's great, but again, you don't want to rush and then have a problem. So yes, at this point,
Cutter, you're looking at roughly 5 minutes left in this shift. Keep on at it.
all right, what have I got? What have I got that's holding me on here? That's the thing I don't understand. Like, I shouldn't... I swore I didn't have to cut these before, but maybe I did. Alright, so we're gonna get these lights tossed down. But yeah, so whatever we get at this point. Because it doesn't make sense. Because the thing is, like, that's... Huh. It's interesting. Because, yeah, that's the furnace. Oh, no.
Are available for purchase.
Alright.
Master Jack.
Alright, I'm missing... Well, this is a pain, because... we don't want... Alright, let me grab that and go down. Alright, so I think I need to cut. I just didn't.
Your oxygen reserves are low.
Shoot.
Excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Shoot. Because... yeah, this is just not great. I'm going to end up destroying some stuff, but again, I think to make it... because the back end is nano processor stuff, is the issue that I've got. And so,
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
alright, so I kind of need to rotate here. I'm sure, okay, that's just the light, but that's okay, I'm not worried about... I'm not going to cut off my nose to spite my face thing. Okay, that's the other bracket. That's a little bit bigger. But again, it may still not be worth the time. Let's see if I go here. Like, see, it's taken out hunks that I'd rather it not. But if I do all this, like, let's see. There, that's what I want. Question is, did it hit the bottom? I think it did. Alright, so what I should be able to do then is get the grapple to take this into here. We'll see if that takes it separately. It does. And then I can take this into here. And then I can take that and manually move it into there. Again, I need to make sure I'm clear of the furnace divider, which I am. And there we go. So all of this should go. That's all the nanocarbon. Now the furnace is going. So there we go. And the sticker mini me, whatever, is okay. So we have a door. Again, we've always talked about not being able to do that. All right, what is that? That's furnace. All right. In theory, I'm missing some big piece. I don't understand again.
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Cutter.
What am I missing? Because it honestly looks like there's like 70,000 or something. I mean, yeah, those are all in there. Yeah, I honestly don't have a clue what is there. I mean, we know there's a light out here somewhere that we ran across, but that's 3,000. I mean, so whatever it is gonna not get salvaged. So, but we got most of it. So I tried a lot, but we're gonna rank up, which is gonna get us to level 5, which we'll deal with next time. But you know, you can see the little bit. We've got 85,000 left. So like I said, there's something semi-significant out there.
License level increase.
And we're 20 points, 20 MP points in to the goods, so we need 110 across the next ship to work.
Hello, ship
So at
breaker.
this point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to wrap up. And again, I think it did take us an hour, so maybe we did take 4 shifts? Well, no, actually, because I had to wait for a bit. I wasn't actually recording, so it'll be probably closer to the 45 minutes. So we get it done in 3 shifts, which is great, because then we only have 3 days of debt that came in. And so, again, we're making a little bit of a dent, 1.244 million. But, so there's a little bit of that, you know, John Wooden used to have this phrase that he'd always tell his basketball players in California, which is be quick but don't hurry. And so the point is, hurrying is it is not organized and it's sloppy, and you're going to make mistakes. So, you know, but being quick is good because you're then being efficient. And so, you know, that's kind of what I need to do is, like, yeah, I don't want to take forever, but there is that balance. Like, if I go too fast, I can end this journey because I don't have any revives, which is something you can use in Shipbreaker, but this version, this difficulty, in essence, is a no revival. So I make a mistake, and so I was a little panicky because I'm like, wait a minute. I know if I pull those power generators and they're on, I'm going to get electrical damage. And like the higher up you are, like you can get resistance in your suit and stuff like that. You can buy that stuff, but I don't have that yet. So I'm like, it might be enough that could kill me right there. And so yes, it was good seeing that pulling the power cell actually solves that problem. We're absolutely going to replace the grapple, or repair the grapple. Again, we should have gotten 2 repair kits for levels 4 and 5, so we should be up to 12. You know, the sad thing is, like, we did have more repair kits in the first ship that I ended up throwing a few into the furnace or whatever, which kind of stinks. But you know, it is what it is. But obviously we're going to have a message when we get back next time, and we'll dig into that for the next episode. In the meantime, if you've enjoyed this and haven't dropped a like, and you're not a subscriber, consider both of those things, please. Those greatly help the channel. And I will see you next time.